Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Monday, April 7th, 2025. I'm back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I got to be very careful. I got to tiptoe around this topic. I got to tiptoe around this topic. I got to be careful what words I've used, how I say what I say, so y'all got to bear with me. And y'all got to read between the lines about what I'm talking about, all right? Y'all will catch on and know what I'm talking about, but I got to be careful with this platform because they don't play about this particular subject, this particular word that starts with the, you got to be careful. And when y'all come in the comments talking about this particular topic, you got to be careful what you say or they will ban you from commenting. Keep in mind they're watching you and they're watching me when it comes to this topic. So be careful in the comment section about what you say about this topic. Or they, I promise you, will remove your comment and block you from being able to comment anymore. It won't be me blocking you. It'll be them, the platform, because they don't play about this topic, this subject. You got to be careful even mentioning the word, okay? Keep that in mind as we go further into this video. You got to read between the lines who or what I'm talking about. And if you comment about it, you got to be very careful about what you say. For example, you can't say it was fake. You cannot say that. You cannot say it was planned. You can't say that. Maybe you can put allegedly in it. Maybe they'll let you slide with that, but you cannot say, like you know for a fact, that it wasn't real. You cannot say that. You hear me, YouTube? I'm warning them. They can't say it. I can't say it. I can't tell you it wasn't real. I can't tell you it was fake. I cannot do none of that. That's against the policy. So I will not do that. But read between the lines. You form your own. Not me telling you what to believe. You form your own conclusion. And again, I got to warn y'all again because I don't want y'all not to be able to comment. Especially my supporters. Now, you trolls don't care. Have at it. But my supporters, I don't want you where you can't comment no more. Not only on my videos, they won't let you comment on nobody's videos if they ban you from commenting because you said the wrong thing about that big word with the number at the end of it that comes before 20. And the letter comes after AB. So the reason I'm discussing this right now, and I'm tap dancing around saying the word, a couple of days ago, my lady friend of mine, daughter was feeling ill. Not too long ago, I was feeling real ill. Few other people lately been feeling real ill with the same type of symptoms that's come with a certain type of sickness that we can't say. That popped up on the scene a few years back. I'm not going to say the year that it popped up on the scene, but it wasn't that long ago. And it affected the entire world. Shut the whole world down. Now, we didn't have, allegedly, I'm not saying they do or don't, allegedly we did not have a cure for it. No cure. It was very deadly. It unalived millions of people. It had people staying away from each other. We were scared to breathe around other people. If people were coughing or sneezing, we ran. It had us living like that. So, and the reason I'm saying it, because, like I said, I've had a few people, myself included, lady friend and her daughter recently, a few other people, been sick lately, right? And they thought it was that. So I tested I got tested. They got tested. Everybody I know that thought it was that got tested, and it wasn't that. Whatever it was, we don't know what it was. I think mine were allergies. I think a lot of that going on right now, allergies in my area, the pollen and stuff like that, right? And for the others, we don't know what it was that was making them feel the way they felt. But it wasn't what we tested for, that everybody was on lockdown for a few years back. The whole world was locked down, can't say the word. And I'm not saying nothing about whether it was real, fake, playing, none of that. I'm not into all that. YouTube. So I'm not giving out no false information. I'm telling the people I don't know. So don't take my word on none of that. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional. I'm none of that. So don't take my advice. I'm not giving you no advice. I'm not telling you what was and what isn't. I'm not telling you none of that because I don't know. Disclaimer. Everything I'm saying is alleged. An opinion, not based in facts. Okay? But I was wondering about something that was on my mind about that particular subject. The word that I hopefully I haven't said at all in this video, and I won't say because it's very, sensitive. You can't say it. And you can't say nothing against what they say you can say about it. You cannot dispute it. You cannot disagree with it. You can't say you don't believe it was actually, you can't say that. So I'm not saying that. But what I do know is it took the world by storm a few years back. Every country, every city, every state, it was everywhere. And it was taking people out of here. Checking out. Going to the upper room. There was debate about where it originated from. Who started it? How did it come to be? All types of debates. And then keep in mind, they said allegedly there was no cure. I didn't say a damn thing. I don't know if it was a cure or not. I don't know. They said there was no cure for it. But if you do a few things they say you can do, it will help you defend yourself against getting it. If you take this, allegedly, I don't know. But if you take this, it'll help you from, it protects you. I'm not saying it didn't. I have no opinion. There was a lot of people that took it, including me. There was a lot of people that wouldn't take it. They didn't trust it. Allegedly. They thought it wasn't, what it was. But overall, there was no cure for it. If I'm not mistaken, allegedly they said there was no cure. I think they said there was no cure. But you can help your body, you can help prevent catching it if you do certain, what they told you to do with the, But with that being said, for there to not have been a cure for it, and for it to be as bad as it was, and as widespread to where the whole entire planet was affected and shut down, for it to be that powerful, that strong, no cure, where did it go? What happened to it? I'm not saying it's not here anymore. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's gone. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I haven't seen it. Just me. I'm not saying it don't exist. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that it was no cure. So if they didn't have a cure for it, where is it now as far as everybody back to normal? Like it never happened. So I'm asking, I'm just curious. Just asking, you know, I got a tap dance, y'all know. Don't, in the comment section, don't even mention the word. Don't say the word. You know, you know how they do about that word. Again, I got tested. I know other people that got tested. I've been around plenty of sick people who thought that's what it was, and it wasn't. But at one time, it was everywhere. You had to stay at least a certain amount of distance from each other. You know, the distance. And then, here we are, 2025. Most people don't even think about it no more. It don't even cross your mind no more. A lot of people done forgot that we just went through that. For a few years. And especially that first year, it was bad. And now, business as usual. Everybody get back to normal. Everybody, where did it go? What happened to it? What happened to it? There's no cure. I'm just curious. What happened to it? I can't really say what I think happened to it because they probably, I get in trouble for saying just what I think happened. Or can I? Can I give my opinion and say this is just my opinion? That is not fact. It's not based in medical evidence. Can I give my opinion? I don't even want to take a chance of giving just my opinion, even though I'm telling you it's my opinion. It's not based in facts. I have no proof. I can't say that. Now, I heard somebody else say, I'm not saying it, that it was some form of decreasing numbers. Numbers of what? I ain't gonna say. It was part of decreasing numbers. Once they reached the numbers they wanted to reach, allegedly, it went away mysteriously. Allegedly. No proof. I'm not even telling y'all what I'm talking about. I ain't said the word. But in everything I'm saying is alleged. No proof. I'm just making content. I am not a doctor. Don't take my word for anything on no medical issues. I'm not even giving you no advice on medical issues. I don't know a goddamn thing about medical stuff. And science and stuff. I don't know nothing about all that. So I'm not telling you anything was what folks saying it was. All I'm saying is, I was just wondering what happened. Where did it go? That's all I'm asking. Where did it go? I'm not saying it's gone. It probably still, it could be still here somewhere. I'm just saying I haven't seen or heard of it lately. In the last couple of years, I haven't seen or heard of it. It's been times I thought I might have had it, and other folks I know might have had it, but it wasn't it. I was just curious, and I'm like, where did it go? It wasn't no cure. I'm not saying it was no cure. They saying it wasn't no cure. The medical establishment said it was no cure for it, but yet it's like it's been cured, because I hear a tale here and there where somebody over there in Bucktusk, Alabama reported that they had it. Somebody over there in Picayune, Mississippi reported they had it. Like a dude over there, you know, at the corner store, around the corner from Habib, said he had it about 2 years ago, but overall, you don't hear about it no more. I was just wondering, where did it go? It's like somebody just turned it off. Allegedly. I guess I think too much. Let me get out of here before I get in trouble. Got it good. Bye.